Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone for teaching us His truth to rule well. Beautiful times, man. Beautiful times we're living in. Okay? One thing leads to another, and then another thing leads to another, man. You know, so it's some beautiful times we're living in right now. You know, the music that's playing right now is like a cheerful type of music, man. All right. You know, as soon as there was a riot, you know, and people went into storming the Capitol, and, you know, all kinds of manner of stuff was going down. All right. I thought to myself, man, Kahala Yahabashim Yahweh, man, all these beautiful things that are happening. Okay, and now you have the mayor of DC that's issuing a curfew, man. You know, pretty soon these riots, you know, they're gonna continue to happen. There's gonna be a split within the people. Okay, and one thing will lead to another. All right, Egyptian against Egyptian. You know, so these are some beautiful times, man. It says DC mayor issues 6 p.m. curfew as Trump supporters breach the Capitol. Okay, so now in DC there's a curfew that's going on, man, and they try to enforce the curfew through what is it called? COVID. All right, the C-19. They try to issue a curfew whenever it first started, you know, and it didn't really go as planned as they wanted it to go, you know. So they just said, you know, unless you're essential, you can't be out. Okay, and you know where else this happened? The curfew thing. It happens in every major movie. All right, every major movie that ends with war, every major movie that ends with, you know, some type of what is it called? Rapture. You know, you always have those movies that end with a curfew. It starts with a curfew. I Am Robot. All right, you have Shia LaBeouf, which I believe Shia LaBeouf is a Jake, you know. But you had Shia LaBeouf, and, you know, you had those robots that were issuing a curfew, and everything is okay. Everybody just go back to your houses. Everything is okay. Go back to your homes. All right, be safe. We're trying to protect you. Okay, and then you had a riot, a bunch of men coming up against it, you know, saying F your curfew, and they started getting killed, started getting mauled. All right, guns were pointed, guns were shot. Okay, and that's the same thing that's happening right now, man. Guns are being shot, guns are being pointed. All right, they're gonna look for a culprit, you know. So it says, as supporters of President Trump clashed with police and breached the U.S. Capitol, Washington, D.C., Mayor, oh shit, it's a lock here. Dumbass drivers over here, man. It's a lock here. It says, Mayor Muriel Bowser has ordered a citywide curfew starting at 6 p.m. Wednesday. Okay, so these curfews. This curfew that's happening right now, man, you know, you had a brother brought in a video, made a video, the brother Sha'ar from the Dallas camp made a video of Dr. Dre, okay, went to the hospital for brain aneurysm, okay, and, you know, Dr. Dre is a billionaire, man, you know, he's on the billions. Same thing as Jay-Z, same thing as Puff, you know, Puff Daddy or Diddy. You know, so Dr. Dre went to the emergency room for brain aneurysm, okay? And 50% of those people die, as the brother brought out, and 100% of the people that survive end up with problems, you know? So the Most High is kicking off the year, man, with a bunch of beautiful things. You know, hopefully, Lord willing, I'll make another video, separate video about Iran and China, you know, declare that they're ready for war, you know? And you have simpletons out there, man, saying, well, China always says they're ready for war. Because they are ready for war, man. You know, China has advanced technology. China and Russia have supersonic missiles, man. You know, missiles that cannot be detected by the missile defense that the United States has. So hell yeah, China's gonna boast, man. China's gonna let you know. You know, I'm ready. Let's get it stopped, cracking, stomping. All right, so it says during the hours of the curfew, no person other than persons assigned by the designated by the mayor shall walk, bike, run, loiter, stand, or motor by car or other mode of transport. All right, it says upon any street, alley, park, or other public place within the district, her statement reads. Okay, and that's Muriel, stating all these things, saying that there's going to be a curfew, man. Okay, so, hey, we're starting those dark times, man. Kicking off the year with some dark times, So, let me just read this one. All right, this was just going to be a quick video. Revelations 18:7. How much she hath glorified herself. All right, you remember those Americans, before the C-19 started, how they were saying they're going to make America great again, and this is going to be, a great year for America, and we're going to start getting everything back on track. Well, guess what, man? The Most High has a plan, okay? The Most High has a plan, and nobody can disannul what he said, and nobody can take away what he has decreed, okay? And because Babylon the Great, America, has lived so deliciously, Scripture talks about she that liveth in pleasure is dead while she liveth. Okay? How much she hath glorified herself and lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her. Okay? And right now in China, all right, which the C-19 started in China. Okay? C-19 started in China, moved to Italy. You have all those nations out there that may still be taking some type of precaution. Okay? But they're doing just fine, man. All right, the one that's taking the big hit, whether the C-19 be true or not. All right, but the sorrow and the myrrh has ceased from Babylon the Great, man. Okay, the type of myrrh and happiness that they had, not sorrow, but happiness that they had. Okay, here in Babylon the Great, it's ceased, it's done. Okay. She lived so deliciously for all those years, man. And as Obadiah says, when he begins to reach the stars, then will I begin to bring him down. And we've seen it. We've seen the decline from the 70s. You have that movie, Captain America. Okay? Captain America, where you have, I believe it was called Captain America, the First Avenger, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, you had how during the war, technology was just increasing and steadily inclined. It was just going up, man. You had cars that were starting to hover. Some type of technology that was being showcased, and promises for the future, and visions for the future. Okay, and after around 1970, what'd you have? Well, Captain America woke up. All right, in the following movie after that movie. Okay, and when he woke up, he saw New York. All right, and cars on four wheels still. Okay, everything just got lazy, man. You were on a steady incline to success, and then you reached the stars, man. Went out to the heavens, and then from there you started declining. Okay. It says, how much she hath glorified in herself and lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her. For she saith in her heart, I said a queen, I am no widow, and shall see no sorrow. Okay. And that's how Babylon the Great has been. Make America great again. Saying you're not going to see sorrow. You're not going to see the loss of children. You're not going to be a widow. You're going to stay forever young. You know, that's the mind state of the Americans, the proud Americans, man. That's why you have those Russians and those Asians, the Chinese, okay? That's why you have the Middle Eastern countries looking at you in disgrace, hoping and wishing for the day that they can shoot a missile in your ass, man. You know? So Revelations 18:8, therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire. For strong is the Lord Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai, who judgeth her. Okay? And these are judgments that are being played out, man. You know? These things that are happening. Hey, the Most High didn't create anything for no reason. Okay? He created everything for its own purpose, for its own reason, and for its own cycle. Okay? And that's why the Most High created things. You know? So them storming the Capitol, okay, being split, all right, that's what happened during the Civil War, man. You know? That's what happened during the Civil War. So I wouldn't be surprised if there is another Civil War. You know? Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai has given us this truth, man, to keep our minds steady. Okay? That no matter how crazy these things happen, because believe it or not, all right, people are extremely afraid when they hear the news about things that are happening, all right, and everybody, you know, deals with fear differently. Okay? They deal with fear differently. But one person told me, all right, after this stuff was happening, that there's gonna be a civil war, man. I'm gonna move to Brazil. All right, and this man is supposedly a big tough guy, you know. And then you have another man that told me that his woman is saying that the C-19 is the mark of the beast, and you know that this is the rapture times, and get ready, and, you know. So people are afraid, man, that they're starting to consider. Okay, they're beginning to consider these things, man. Why? Because these things are frightening to them. Okay, because deep down they know that there is an almighty power, man, and that's the power we serve, and that's why we're out here in the highways and byways making videos, looking at news, okay, going through articles. Why? Because we believe in Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, and we know who we serve, man. You guys don't know who you serve, okay? The salvation is for us. So with that, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai Bahasham Rakakodash, and I hope this was edifying. Shalom.